just before the break, we spoke about the fact, Black Stalin, that you're no longer really interested in wanting to compete. And I look back at the years of Calypso, because I said I grew up in that era. And now it's such a different scene. The argument over the last couple of years was whether or not the art form of Calypso as we know it or we knew it is dying.
Yeah, there is a lot of talk around the world. But that can't be so.
No?
No.
Why you say that so assuredly?
It's the longest music that happening around in the world, Remember, we were making Calypso music since the turn of the century, right? 19-something. And up to today, Calypso still happening. Maybe other music growing,
yeah.
But Calypso still happening. People ask, why is it that in the early 40s and 50s, Calypso was just #1 in the world, where the Andrew Sisters, Nat King Cole, and so much people did it. And we look back at the type of Calypso. And when we look at it, we see Rum and Coca-Cola, Bronson Girl, Whole Day, Whole Night, Miss Mary Ann Man, Sweet Martha One, Smart House, Mama Look a Boo Boo Day. And it was this kind of Calypso that showed the world where the Caribbean was a happy place. Okay, so we deal with, those days was sea and sand and the coconut trees and the cannon and the little boys diving for the coins. And it was a happy type of music. And then in the 40s, this mad rush start for independence around the world. And the Calypso just latch on to helping to build a nation. So from the 40s to now, that Caribbean with the coconut trees and the tourists and all that start to slip away from the Calypsonian, and they start to deal with the government and the opposition and how to build a nation, how to live good. And we start to tell people around the world how to fight a war, and we never fight none. And so Calypso get into
a different image. Yeah, a different image.
Just a little local inside there, and just happy Caribbean scenes that the world knew us to be. It lost.
So why did that not come back after recognizing that?
Well, not everybody will recognize.
Not everybody
that.
recognizes
So,
it.
remember you're in a capsule. So then we asked the question today, well, maybe that is the reason why a fellow like Bungie or Marshall would be happening, and other music from Trinidad would be happening, because they into that happy music scenes. And people had always known us in the Caribbean as that happy people.
So then it was about striking a balance, because the messages, I'm sure, around that time, when the fight for independence and then into the political, that I suppose was important. But coming through the years, I mean, I remember even just thinking of You Alone. I mean, the party Calypsos.
But Calypso, yeah.
The happy Calypsos was much part of it
Well,
as well.
it was always as open eyes, and when the dancehall came around, I already was dealing with a particular kind of rhythm in my music then. So this is why Black Stalin music to sing now in the dance. Just go to a dance and sing Black Man Feeling to Party or Come With It, which is not party song, it's a social commentary. Black Man Feeling to Party is a social commentary about keeping your family together.
Yes,
and Come With It is not about party. It's about a social commentary, a problem with I and something somebody wrote. So I had developed that. I mean, Caribbean man, you could dance the Caribbean man. I developed that, keeping it, keep the rhythm and the chantwell in it, and don't move from that chantwell where you sing the top and you leave the audience to sing, leave a piece to the audience.
But that didn't transcend across the
No,
board.
not everyone. So we caught up in a kind of political thing here now, and that everything is what the government doing and now the opposition going to do, and what the government doing.
Did that help to, well, I don't want to say kill it, but did that help to depress it a bit?
A whole lot. That, the writers lost. Don't even think outside the trade. Wherein we had so much topics. I mean, if you know how much topics in Trinidad write about Mandela or the gold in Africa or no more you find those topics happening. Something what happened with somebody in a hotel room and a key and somebody was smoking something and a sort of madness that going on and they put this into the Calypso, you know what I mean? They just pick up a newspaper and you read what's happening and you write a Calypso. A few years ago it wasn't that. It wasn't, be creative, you know.
So is the imaginative creativity lost?
Pass it lost. Nobody see what happening in Iran or Iraq and these places.
So that brings me to a question whether or not can we teach Calypso in schools? Can we teach young people what the essence of a Calypso is?
Of course, we just spoke about it. You know, I mean, if you go to the university at the West Indies and you find out how much people that pass so much subject by doing work from Calypso.
Right. But I'm talking about, you see, because the essence of the Calypso, instead of that just as how you can teach any art form, dance, theater, can we teach Calypso so that the young generation understands that Calypso is not just about, as you see, what you read in the papers and the current events?
Yes, it could be. I mean, that it's being done at some of the workshops outside, on the scene when they have the workshop, it's being done. A whole lot of guys.
But the youth's not listening? The youth's not
I think they're listening, but they need a little guidance as how to think for themselves. Too much people have the youth singing their ideas. That I hear youth singing and certain words in the song that I know they've reached yet to, if you have to limit in that to go to a dictionary. And I think that much of the writers who write for these children, carried it a little too far. Then they put their story and have the youths do this. So.
No Calypso for Black Stalin. What would you have done with your life?
Not a limbo dancer. No, I would have been a musician.
You'd be a musician.
I started doing a little thing, I play a little keyboard, do a little thing on the guitar and a couple of things. But I would have been a musician full time. It's sort of, you could paint so much different pictures being a musician just as much as a Calypso.
Greatest achievement, Black Stalin?
Wow! There's so much things that happened to Black Stalin and Calypso that I really love. Getting that doctorate, I think is a big achievement because it shows that people listening and somebody out there taking stock of what Black Stalin was saying. And then I think there's so much, so much festivals around the world that I had the opportunity of doing and meeting with so much different artists, Helsinki Festival, New Orleans Festival, Atlanta festivals, and Montreal, doing all these festivals and different night spots around the world. I think all you got to put all together, then none better than the other.
If I were to ask you, and I think this one probably is the hardest question, the closest song that you would have done to your heart, the closest song to your heart. Not necessarily the biggest song, but the closest song to Black Stalin's heart.
Good. My heart has so.
Your heart is a big heart.
Big one. To get one close to. I like Black Man Feeling Apart.
That's the closest one to your heart.
Yeah, because I think it says so much for family life. And it says so much for for having fun. And I think when we look at Trinidad today, I think where fun is so hard to find. When you hear a song that we could really have fun, it's why I was so happy to see Bungie worldwide and pick up all the press around the world because every time they pick up a press outside and you read something about Trinidad and about murder.
Negative.
And to know that somebody could put words and music together and have the world dancing. Somebody knows, well, look at how only murder going on down there, and at least people having fun somewhere. So I think Black Man Feeling Apart is one of the songs that I really love.
I know you said you're no longer inspired to compete.
No.
But are you still willing to record music? Are you still recording
Yes,
music?
of course,
You're
I'm still recording
music?
music. Still recording music, and right now, some of my past work, I had something like a 5 CD set.
You serious?
Yeah, with about 60 something songs on it, and right now we're processing another 48 for another collection. So
Where is that available?
we're doing a launching. I'm doing 2 concerts, one in September and 2 in October. I do it one for the launching a Roy Cape book at UWE.
Right.
That is in September, and I'm doing the 16th and the 17th of October, where we're looking at moving from Napa because they're fixing it.
Right, Napa
and
down.
might be down for the 16th, but on the 17th I would be at San Fernando.
In San Fernando, that's excellent.
And we would be launching these 5-set CDs at
That's
that
excellent.
time. Yeah.
That's excellent. Keep that infectious smile going.
All right, man.
That was excellent. I think your career spans the width of time. You're one of the icons in this country that I will always be
Thanks
willing
for the
to talk with. Thank you very much.
Nice talking to you.
Yeah.
Man.
Take us over to a quick verse. Black Man Feeling the Party.
Remember when we was courted? Before we had this family.
Baby, don't.
Anyway, Joey playing.
Hey.
2 people sure to be there was we. Since we start having children, to make them strong we give dance up. So tonight, my darling, we turn it back the hands of the clock. The chorus is yours.
Tonight the red man feeling to party.
Yeah, you got it.
Tonight the red man feeling to jam. Stalin, thank you very much, my brother.
Hey,
Coming right
love
back
being
here
here with you,
on A
man.
Cup of Joe.
Thanks for having me anyway.